Today, we're talking about this Nelson Rigg Commuter Sport tailbag. Let's get into it. So last week was the 4th of July, and my brother and I decided to go upstate to visit our parents. Now, usually we drive when we go upstate, but the weather was going to be so nice that we decided we had to ride. Now, the only problem was that we were going to be up there for about 3 to 4 days, and I didn't want to cram 3 to 4 days worth of clothes into my old North Face backpack, put it on my back, and wear it for about a 3-hour journey. So I got to talking to my brother, and we discussed tailbags. Now, I wanted something that I could use for my commute to work, but that was also versatile enough to fit about 3 to 4 days worth of clothes, an additional pair of sneakers, a basic toiletry kit, and a phone charger. I definitely wasn't looking for anything fancy, and it had to be pretty compact. After looking around online, I saw a whole host of different tailbags, but this one was recommended to me by my brother. So I went ahead and I ordered this thing on Amazon, and the first thing I noticed when I took the bag out of the box was how durable this bag actually feels. The product ad states that it's got rigid construction so that it's going to maintain its shape even when empty. The bag doesn't disappoint in this regard. It looks and it feels well made. If you notice here on the outside, the Nelson Rigg logo and this piping around the edge, those are both reflective, which I imagine are going to be beneficial during nighttime riding. Another cool feature is that this reflective logo is also a flush mounted handle. Just pull it out and detach the bag from the bike for easy carrying. On its underside, Nelson Rigg fitted the bag with a special material that prevents it from slipping and sliding on your rear seat. Their ad also states that the bottom of this bag won't scuff or mark up your seat, and I'm happy to confirm that this is in fact true. Inside, you're going to find straps for securing the bag's contents, as well as a mesh organizer built into the lid. If for some reason this isn't enough space, you can unzip the bag to give it another 2.5 inches of height. This is probably enough to fit a pair of sneakers or an extra set of clothes. I can't speak to this from experience, but Nelson Rigg also claims that this bag is water resistant. However, if you are expecting rain on your journey, make sure to use the included rain cover. That's going to make the bag 100% waterproof. So how does this thing get mounted anyway? Well, the bag does come with instructions, but for those of you who like to wing it, it's pretty easy and straightforward. When you open the bag, you're going to find 4 mounting straps rubber banded together. These mounting straps connect to the bag's 4 quick release buckles. Depending on your bike, there are a few ways to mount this thing. If you've got a sport bike with a rear pillion, remove the seat from the bike. Flip the bag over and place the pillion upside down on the bag and position it where you want the bag to sit. I was putting this bag on my Yamaha R3, which happens to have helmet hooks. So for the first set of straps, I looped the ends of the straps around the hooks and buckled them to the bag. The second set of straps for me attach differently. Now, if you don't have helmet hooks, like my brother with his FZ07, you'll have to make the straps by looping them together. After you do this, buckle them to the bag and pull them tight. Find a place to stuff those loose ends and you're all set. Attaching the bag is that easy. Now just throw the seat back onto the bike and you're good to go. To remove the bag, just unbuckle it. Your under seat straps will stay exactly where they are. You could also mount the bag by attaching the straps to the passenger foot pegs or some other spot on the frame, but that's probably not going to look nearly as clean. So how did this bag perform? Honestly, this bag met every single one of my expectations. I was able to fit a few sets of clothes, a toiletry bag, phone gimbal, charger, and a few other items. At no point during the ride was I concerned about losing my bag. It felt securely tightened and it remained that way throughout the entire journey. Now, I've only got a few gripes with this bag, but these aren't necessarily issues with the bag itself. So the first thing was that I was wearing a backpack while I was doing this ride. It wasn't that full of stuff, but the bottom of my backpack kept pressing up against the tailbag and it was a little uncomfortable. My brother experienced the same thing with his FZ07. Now, This might not necessarily occur with other bikes, so I'm not going to hold that against this particular bag. The other issue I encountered was the excess length of the straps. Because they were so long, it was kind of difficult to find a place to put them underneath my seat, as there isn't a hell of a lot of room underneath the R3 seat. Now, I'm not going to hold this against the bag either, because I understand that this is a universal fit product and it has to accommodate a large number of motorcycles. That said, these two complaints are extremely minor inconveniences and definitely are not deal breakers. I've included a link to this bag in the video description if you want to pick one up for yourself. I'm extremely happy with my purchase, and I'm sure you're going to be as well. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ride safely.